Welcome to Maryland Study Abroad. Today we have Ms. Preeti, representative from Berlin School of Business and Innovation. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Students who are planning to study in Germany will be worried about German language. Can you please explain on this?
I will explain about BSBI.
Okay.
So it's not about the student who is coming to Germany, the student who will be coming to BSBI. So any student who wants to apply to BSBI, German language is not required at the time of application, at the time of visa. At the time of part-time job also, German language would not be required. But in case if you're looking for a full-time job, we advise you to have at least B1 level of German, and BSBI provides free German classes till B2 level. So we help the student to learn German when they are in Berlin.
The English language requirement for BSBI is a little bit complicated. Can you please explain this?
Yes, why not? So we have a program from UNITENO. We accept MOI, which is like if the student has completed the last education within 5 years, MOI is accepted. With Concordia University, Chicago, MOI is accepted for if the last education is completed within 2 years. If it is more than 2 years, we advise to have an IELTS overall 6, individual 5.5. Same with UCA, University of Creative Arts. If the last education is completed within 2 years, MOI is accepted. If it is more than 2 years, we advise the student to have IELTS overall 6, individual 5.5.
Students will be trying to meet their expenses by doing part-time jobs. Is it possible to manage between this study and the part-time job schedules?
When we talk about BSBI, definitely the student can work part-time because our classes are for 3 to 4 working days and student get 2 days exact time to work part-time. So they can easily take care of their living expense working part-time. There will be no issues.
Okay, ma'am. Is IELTS mandatory to get admission in Berlin School of Business and Innovation?
As I already explained the entry requirement, we do accept MOI, but I always advise a student to have at least IELTS because it makes your profile more stronger that you already know a language.
How about the job placement after completing masters in BSBI?
See, we have a very strong student service department which helps the student to how to prepare a resume, how to do the journal discussions and all. So we support and guide the students for the full-time job. I cannot give you a guarantee on the job part, but yes, the support will be there.
Okay. On expanding career, which means interacting with people from different cultures. So how BSBI on this?
See, when you talk about the career, it is like most of our programs are practical-based programs where we take our students to the industry to show how the industry works, and people from the industry do come to the campus for guest lectures. So it will be an introduction sessions where the student learns how the practical world is. So we help the student with that as well.
Okay. Can a student pay his initial payment, which is 2,000 euros, or is it mandatory to pay his first semester fees, which is better?
See, when we talk about the college and the visa, it's a parallel things going together. When you talk about the university or college BSBI, yes, 2,000 euro if you pay, we are fine with it. But when you talk about the visa part, the embassy part, they advise the student to pay the first semester fees. So it is like to get an admission, to get the final documents from BSBI, we are fine with 2,000 euro. But the embassy requires you to pay the first semester fees or the full fees.
Okay. Is there any age limit to join for any masters or bachelors in BSBI?
See, we do not have any age limit because we do have a very success visa from Trivandrum. The student was 49 years old. We have a success visa from Punjab. Student was 50 years old. So there is no age limit. Just you need to be very careful that once the student has completed the graduation, the student should have continuous work experience.
Okay. Why there are only 3 days of working in Berlin School of Business and Innovation?
See, we cannot compare the number of days with the education system. It is the number of credits and number of hours we give the lectures. So we have seen like students who are going to college regularly Monday to Friday. Their classes might be for 2 or 3 hours per day. So we do not want the student to come to the campus because it's an investment. They spend money, they spend time. So rather it's more easy for the student. They come 3 days to the campus, morning to evening, complete the credits, complete the number of hours which is required for that particular course. So it helps the student, they at least get that particular day free where they can do their projects assignment or they want to do a part-time job. So it helps the students as well.
BSBI is providing certificate from different universities outside Germany. Is it really valid in Germany?
See, we are a college, so we do not have an authority to have our own degrees. So we have to get the course affiliated from some of the other university, and it's like from the day one when BSBI was started, we were giving the degree outside Germany. So there is no issue in terms of part-time job, full-time jobs and all. So there is no issue in terms you are studying in BSBI and your degree is from any other country. You will not face any issues in that.
It is interesting to hear to get a master's degree without exams. How is it possible to get a master's without any exams from BSBI?
See, from the old times, if you see from UK, for example, there are courses research based and exam based, and most of the companies do prefer students from the research based. When you talk about the question based, I have stayed in Coimbatore. I have met a lot of students who have done and their engineering, but they do not know the E of engineering because they're mugging up and writing the answers. So we don't want the students like that. They mug up and give the answers. Research based, we are preparing the student to prepare the research, because most of the companies, they give you projects and assignment for the research based. And when you are doing your masters, research is one of the basic tools that every student should know. If you see, I have seen a lot of students going to UK, going for their MBA, coming up back with a PG diploma in business administration. The reason why they are not able to write their projects and assignment on time. So it's like we want the student to be a research based student. That's the reason we have opted for that.
BSBI is providing a UK certification. What is the benefit of studying in BSBI rather than studying in a UK?
See, you need to understand, a student who is planning for a higher education, it's a loss of investment and lot of returns what the student wants. So when you talk about UK, it will be more expensive in terms of fees. Second thing, it's like when you talk about the PSW, yes, UK do allow the PSW, but work visa is difficult. But Germany will give you the work visa. So if you are studying in BSBI, you are paying less, you are getting the same PSW, you are allowed to work part-time, plus you are getting a job visa. That is the benefit, and at the end of the day, it's like one of the top university. So you're paying less and getting the same degree in Germany in BSBI.
Okay.
For more information about career in Germany, follow us on Instagram and YouTube.